All right, Aries, it's given. So what are you trying to say? You may be saying it to somebody in the next 72 hours. Maybe they're being kind of vague, or they're not really getting to the point, or you asking them questions and somehow they can evade the answer or a answer. What's going on with Aries in the next 72 hours? Somebody's being manipulative. Okay? You could be dealing with some type of trickery, some type of manipulation. Somebody also could be putting on a poker face. It's like I'm strategically acting like I'm being happy until I get what I want, or until things go in my favor. But you don't feel secure at all. You don't feel like there's something worth holding on to. Yeah, you're trying to defend yourself as you get away. So it's like, oh yeah, you know, we're going through a divorce, or, you know, but let's put on a poker face while we're around family. Or, yeah, I feel like I already know that I want to leave this person, but, you know, I'm going to be happy for now until I can figure out what I got going on in my account, or until I can defend a way to do it, or unless, you know, I can put this into action and, you know, do it at the same time. It's like you want to be able to leave and tell somebody that you're leaving the same day or within the same week, versus like you tell somebody you want a divorce and then you're there for months, 7 to 9 months, and then you're like, no, I want to be able to say like, hey, I'm leaving, today's the 7th, I'm leaving on the 9th, and be able to leave. So you're waiting on some type of security. Depending on who you are, you could have tricked somebody out of some type of security, and now you have to make a decision, but you're not sure of what's coming in or what they're going to say about it. Somebody went through a mental restart. Somebody was able to relax and or rest, but somebody else could have been lying. There's some type of communication that's coming in about a lie. You may not be sure how you feel about it. You also may try to trick someone. Someone that may feel unstable, or that they may not have all of the material things that they want at the moment. You may try to trick this person into a decision impulsively. It's like you come in like, hey, you know, I really can have this or do this, but you're lying about a situation, about some type of milestone. You're actually confused by it. It's like, oh, hey, yeah, you know, you can come. This is a random ass example, so don't, whatever. It's like, let's say for whatever reason you own your own place, or you have you're living with somebody, but somebody else, they're renting an apartment. Okay, well they're barely affording the apartment, or whatever the case may be, and it's like, okay, well let me come take your apartment, and then you can come live in my house, and you don't have to pay me rent or something like that. But they're lying about the situation. There's some type of lie. They also could be coming in like, hey, if you sign this, or if you agree to this on paperwork, then I will do this for you until you hit a milestone. But you're already confused about this. It's like, yeah, you're like, you know what? This is some type of feeling. This is giving me some type of urge that I can't ignore. I gotta walk away. You're gonna walk away from this, whatever this is, or you need to. Whatever this deal is, somebody's trying to trick you, and it's only because they feel like you feel unstable. Okay, whole time you could be celebrating. You have some type of clarity on some type of new beginning and or risk that you try to bake. You have something that's dependable. They just don't know that you're getting something that's reciprocal. They don't know it. And so they're coming to take some type of action because they feel like, okay, I got to go through a burden when it comes to my finances or what I'm about to lose, at the point that I have to comfort you and whatever you got going on. So the way that I can come in is that I can act like I'm balancing, like I'm trying to help you, give you a new start. And then this is going to help you evaluate some type of innocence and see if this can balance out. And when you move forward, you're going to get some type of idea that this reconciliation was actually just something for you to learn from. Somebody's trying to play you. Don't let them play you. Okay, so either you're acting happy for now, again, because you know somebody's trying to play you, or if you're trying to play someone else, they may strategically be like, oh yeah, I have everything I need, even if they're trying to defend it barely. They're not gonna play into your game, because they know that they're gonna have some type of success as long as they, you know, heal in or move forward or do it the right way. Somebody is actually emotionally satisfied, whether you or them, and they're gonna protect that. They are. So they feel like at the point that they have to move past you and whatever milestone or marriage relationship that they wanted with you, or that you wanted with them, You're like, no, I'm focusing on my career. I already know what I'm doing. I'm not interested. I already know who's the person that's, yeah, it's like I already know who I'm gonna partner with. Or even if you don't really know, maybe you know a sign, or maybe you know what it feels like, or maybe you know what kind of energy you're looking for, and you know it's not them, so you're walking away. Okay, so there also in the next 72 hours is something that's going to make you feel really happy. Something that's going to go your way. Something's going to feel completed. Say, finally, I can move along. I can go away from this. I can, this is done. You're going to start to protect yourself going forward. You may still feel like you're going through the thick of it when it comes to someone that you were married with, or married to. But there's definitely 3 women out here. There's a fire sign, an earth sign, and either a mother figure that's toxic, or a baby mom that's toxic. Alright, what's with fire sign and a fire sign woman? There's an opportunity here. Somebody wants to take the opportunity here, but something is not going to feel fulfilled. Okay, somebody's lying about their happiness, their fulfillment. Somebody's lying about something that's going on, and they recognize that they're a part of some type of betrayal. They have some type of success publicly, or they look like they got something more publicly behind the scene. They're in their head. Okay, they're gonna try to commit to you impulsively just because they feel like they don't really have a decision, and they want some type of security. It's like, oh, I don't want to die alone. Let's get back together. Oh, I don't want to do this alone. Something like that. Okay. All right. The fire and the earth sign. What's going on? This could have been a sexual relationship. Maybe it's been on pause. It's kind of like, I don't really know where this is going. Somebody is kind of balanced, or somebody's dealing with some type of issues when it comes to the courts. This definitely could be someone of your past. If so, they could have a person, they're definitely dealing with the court, but they could have a person in their past that they're going back to a new start. So it's like, okay, well, what happened? It's like, okay, well, this person went back to their ex. Or if y'all was supposed to get together, you feel like y'all was talking at one point in time, there was some type of sexual chemistry, even if y'all never actually done it. It's like, okay, well, things never balanced out because this person was just in and out from time to time because of somebody in their past that they were like, dibbling dabbling with, and they wasn't honest about it. Maybe now they feel overwhelmed because now that they learned something, there's some tension with the person that they went to, and they feel like that they can strengthen something with y'all, but it was just a lesson, and you're probably going to ignore them at this point. You decided on what makes you happy. Okay. What's with the fire sign and the baby mom or the mother figure? This could definitely be someone in the family where they created a family with, but the fulfillment is no longer there. There's no reconciliation. There's a whole lot of lies and or confusions. It's like they're walking on eggshells because they can't even have a conversation. Okay? Maybe one of the options was a fire sign, or, I don't know. There was some flirting going on, or something there was some type of cheating for sure. Alright. Last message. Next 42. Last night. Something about last night could be important. What's going on for Aries next 72? You could be praying more. Just literally taking time to think. It's like, you know what? I don't want any distractions. Let me turn my phone down. Let me just kind of get a moment to myself. You're trying to figure out where you find the value either in yourself or doing something independently or just in general. Maybe you're learning about some type of injustice that happened. And it's like, okay, well, I see this as an opportunity to kind of figure out how I can get things to stay, how I can get things to kind of balance out. You also could be committed to like being able to afford certain things. So secretly some type of imbalance is going to give you the opportunity, or it's going to be like, okay, well, what can I do for clarity? Where can I go? What passions can I start? Or yeah, what can change? There could be something quickly happens with the house. When you're like, oh, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. If this is not you, this could be a relationship or someone else's house. I don't know, someone's house catches on fire. I don't know, hopefully nobody gets something broken into. There's something that happens to someone's house. And it may not be yours. It could be some type of relationship that you're in or that you have with someone else in your community. And you may be like, dang, I don't really know how to help this person. They're going through some type of roller coaster. Also, if there was some type of like injustice that happened with someone, this is going to shake up a relationship that you have quickly. Something may not go as planned. What's going on here? Maybe somebody already recognizes something's going to be a hurdle for them to get over when it comes to supporting and or being fair and or reciprocal. So they're trying to be charming and nice and whatever the case may be now. Because they're not sure if some type of communication is going to work or something's going to go in their favor. They invested in something. This could have been the earth sign. They had some type of idea that if their profession or if they sent a message or created something with someone who had a profession, that this person would choose to isolate some type of new beginning for someone else who was a parent and maybe no longer saw them as an option. They wanted to create some type of like, oh, okay, well, this is all you get. And then the mom or the whoever is kind of like, okay, this is just what I'll take and I'll go. And they'll feel like they're stuck. They feel like they set up the perfect scenario. And they're still around the kid. They're still around the mom and or person right now because they feel like this ain't supposed to be in here. They feel like they have some type of good luck attached to this person and or they're wanting to see if this person knows. They also could be attached to this person because they could have some type of new love, some type of family, or they're getting dressed up and they're going somewhere and they're trying to be strategic on like when this happens and or how they can change this somehow, some way. What does this have to do with you? This is a lot. So maybe you're getting the knowledge of someone else who's single. If you plan for someone to go towards them, it's like, hey, go lie to them and tell them that we want to grow something with them. The whole time you're trying to be strategic and carry some type of burden. It's like you're still trying to help, but at the same time you're doing it the wrong way. You're being sneaky. Or somebody's still going to send someone towards you and they're still being sneaky. Put your guard up. Who is this? For Aries. Who's being sneaky? Who do they need to put their guard up against for the next 72 hours? Who's going to put their guard up against Aries? This could be an Aquarius, a Libra, a Scorpio, someone with the initial O, the initial Q, the initial J, the initial F, a Pisces, the initial L, a Virgo, a Capricorn. They're going to put their guard up towards you in the next 72 hours. Okay? Alright, what else we got? Aries, the next 72 hours. Something that's just not meant for you. Again, somebody's acting oblivious, whether it's you acting oblivious or someone else. Okay? Somebody may come say like, oh, let's go on a trip, or I want a more balanced relationship, and they're like, oh, really? Do you now? And they're acting oblivious. Okay? Somebody's sister likes you. Okay? Whether this is like their best friend that they treat like a sister or their actual sister, they do like you. You could be reflecting on past mistakes. Okay, you honestly could be sulking a little bit. You may see that there's a huge difference when it comes to this type of news and or someone's like lifestyle. So it's like, okay, well, someone told me that it was this, but when I actually talk to them, there's a huge difference. This is actually incredible news. Okay, somehow there's some type of delayed meetings and or plans in the next 72 hours. I don't think it's you facing some type of public embarrassment, but you could be connected to someone who is, and they're going down this like rabbit hole of why him, why her. It's like, for instance, Aries, someone goes viral or whatever in the same industry that you do, or you go viral and someone else is kind of like, well, why does him or why does her, or, you know, something like that. But it's a valid reason. Somebody could be lying about their whereabouts, even if this is a traveling nurse. Okay, it is what it is. But an apology is coming in. Let's see real quick. Is this oh, somebody's just gonna drop in and or try to drop something off? Is this apology real? Is it genuine? Somebody could have been a part of a smear campaign. It's not genuine. Again, there's some type of struggle or challenge, and they're trying to be sweet or trying to bring you some type of offer, so that way you would be conflicted in what kind of decision that you make for the long road. What decision should you make? Whatever that you need to support your home, whatever this is that's going to support you getting to a milestone, you need to take your feelings out of it. Literally look at the structure. Okay? You also could have a choice. I don't know. There could be two men that's married together. Like you're an Aries masculine and you're married to, or you're committed with the Aquarius or a Pisces. There could be some type of disappointment or disconnection going on in the next 72 hours. It's like, well, what's really going on? There's some type of vlog. Somebody could be a vlogger. There's some type of like I keep wanting to say fog or funk. Okay, maybe I'm trying to say funk. Okay, cool. There's some type of like funk or like gray cloud that somebody's in. It's like, okay, what are we really doing? Like, why can't you share your thoughts? I share my thoughts, and it just not be anything that's kind of like, you know, too up and down. But the opportunity will come. But I feel like at the point that an opportunity does come, somebody's lying, or somebody's just very strategic about what they're hiding in or how they say things. So you may have to balance your emotions and realize when it's time to move on. Okay? This is specifically for 2 masculines. Alright. Final confirmations for Aries. You could be waiting. Don't doubt something. Say yes. Okay? You are so close to something. You could be a proud parent, or there's some type of proud parent, proud grandparent moment. Okay? Or your parents are proud of you. You could see right through this. What is this? You may be telling somebody, hey, can you go pick this up? Hey, I need you to go run and get this, or I don't know. You can see right through what. Some type of secret, some type of fear, and or somebody's insecurity. There also could be some type of illusion when it comes to a Taurus and or Gemini. Somebody who has some type of position of authority. It's like, yeah, I don't really know if this is the right person you should be giving an offer to, or you should be inviting into your world, or to whatever the case may be. You may be telling this to somebody. You also may, again, you may be sending somebody somewhere. It's kind of like, okay, somebody has some type of fear that, okay, if the authorities or whatever the case may be have some type of choice, we're gonna have to make sure we have create some type of story and or illusion, that way things go in our favor, and you know, we seem like we are financially independent, or we have been doing so this entire time. Somebody's ready to lie about something or to assist them, but somebody's gonna see right through it. Yeah. They're gonna be like, okay, well, no, I can recognize that this is toxic. I can see that this has some type of restraint on it, or whatever the case may be, and then they're gonna change something. So if somebody's trying to get away with something in the system, in the courts, or whatever the case may be, Aries, you could be involved, or you may know an Aries that's involved, or you may be doing this for someone else, and they're a father figure, and they are just very greedy and dissatisfied with the burden and the work that they got to put in when it comes to some type of stability at home, a marriage, and or the life that they created. If they created a marriage or a child with someone, it's like they're in their head, because it's like, how do I get emotionally happy as well as take action with my career, as well as recover from the situation that I've created, when I don't really have the security to do so. You maybe need to talk to somebody about their problems.